We've all tried the usual productivity hacks, Pomodoro timers, to-do lists, and caffeine-fueled all-nighters. But what if I told you there's a hidden productivity hack that no one talks about? It's not about working harder or longer. It's about working smarter, and it's backed by science. Stick around, because this might just change the way you work forever. Here's the thing, most productivity advice focuses on doing more. But what if the secret isn't about doing more? What if it's about doing less, but doing it better? Let's dive into the science of productivity and uncover the hidden hack that's been right under our noses. Meet strategic idleness, the art of doing nothing to achieve more. Sounds counterintuitive, right? But here's the science. Our brains have two modes: focus mode, when we're actively working, and diffuse mode, when we're resting or daydreaming. Research shows that diffuse mode is where creativity, problem-solving, and long-term memory formation happen. In other words, doing nothing is actually doing something. It's letting your brain work in the background. Take Albert Einstein. He famously devised the theory of relativity while daydreaming about riding a beam of light. Or J.K. Rowling, who conceived the idea for Harry Potter during a long train ride where she let her mind wander. Strategic idleness isn't laziness, it's a superpower. So, how do you practice strategic idleness? It's simple. Carve out time in your day to do nothing. No screens, no to-do lists, no distractions. Just let your mind wander. Here are 3 ways to get started. Take a walk. Research shows that walking boosts creativity by up to 60%. Meditate. Even 10 minutes of mindfulness can reset your focus. Daydream. Let your mind wander without judgment. This is where your best ideas come from. Steve Jobs was a huge advocate of strategic idleness. He famously took long walks to clear his mind and come up with groundbreaking ideas for Apple. Here's why strategic idleness works. When you're in focus mode, your brain is like a flashlight. It shines a narrow beam of light on one task. But when you're in diffuse mode, your brain is like a lantern. It spreads light everywhere, connecting ideas and solving problems in the background. Studies show that people who take regular breaks are 40% more productive than those who don't. So, if you want to work smarter, not harder, start embracing strategic idleness. When I started practicing strategic idleness, I noticed 3 things. My creativity skyrocketed. I was coming up with ideas I never would have thought of before. My focus improved. I could work for longer periods without burning out. I felt happier and less stressed because I wasn't constantly pushing myself to do more. Real-life example, take author Neil Gaiman. He writes for a few hours each morning, then spends the rest of the day doing nothing. Reading, walking, or daydreaming. And guess what? He's one of the most prolific writers of our time. Here's a pro tip. Schedule your idle time like you would a meeting. Block off 10 to 30 minutes in your calendar every day to do nothing. Treat it as non-negotiable, just like a doctor's appointment or a work deadline. This ensures you actually make time for strategic idleness, even on your busiest days. Bill Gates is known for taking think weeks twice a year, where he isolates himself to read, reflect, and let his mind wander. You don't need a whole week, just start with 10 minutes a day. A simple hack: embrace micro-boredom. Instead of pulling out your phone every time you're waiting in line, sitting in traffic, or standing in an elevator, just let your mind wander. These small moments of boredom can spark big ideas. Research shows that even 2 to 3 minutes of idle time can boost creativity. Want to supercharge your idle time? Combine it with movement. Studies show that light physical activity, like pacing, stretching, or even doodling, can enhance creative thinking. So, the next time you're stuck on a problem, get up and move. Your brain will thank you. Charles Dickens was known for taking long walks to clear his mind and come up with ideas for his novels. Even a 5-minute walk can make a difference. When you embrace strategic idleness, productivity stops feeling like a struggle. It becomes a habit, a way of life. And the best part? You don't have to burn yourself out to get there. You just have to work smarter, not harder. Ready to unlock your productivity superpower? Start small. Take a walk, meditate, or just sit quietly for 10 minutes a day. And if you found this helpful, Hit that subscribe button for more simple solutions to everyday challenges. Let's make life easier, one step at a time. See you in the next video.